The Last of Us Season 1, Episode number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to next week's episode of The Last of Us. Last week, we lost Tess, man. Fantastic episode. Absolutely amazing. But we lost Tess in the end, man. Very sad. Amazing episode. Fantastic production quality. We finally got into the city a little bit. We got outside of the safe zone. We got to see some fucking clickers. We got to see some fucking zombies. We got to see a horde and whatnot. And it was just all around a great episode. It was a shorter episode. The first episode, I think, was like an hour and 20 minutes. Last episode was like 45 minutes. This episode, an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm here for it. I'm excited for it, man. We get to continue on with Ellie and Joel. I don't know what to expect, but I hope we get to see some more action. I hope we get to see some more zombies, because that action scene last week inside the museum was fucking amazing. The horde scene at the end was absolutely incredible. I hope we get more of that this week. So guys, I'm gonna stop wasting time. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. Before we do, I do ask if you guys are new to the channel, you do hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys want to see next, man. Drop a like on the video for your boy. For reaction to be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out. Link in the description down below. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hop into this episode. First week we started out just straight with the intro, no? First episode had a little, you know, opener. Second episode had an opener. This one we just getting right into the intro, huh? That means we must have some good shit in this episode, man. A lot to get into, especially because it's longer. And then because these episodes are so long too, and because the world building is just phenomenal, man, it feels like I'm watching like a mini movie, almost like a shorter movie, right? On these longer episodes, the premiere, it just felt ridiculous. And then last week felt really good too. Obviously a little bit shorter, but still. Yeah, his hand's still fucked too. I wonder how he's gonna deal with losing Tess, right? He lost his daughter back then. He had Tess, who he cared about. He lost her. He lost his brother too, technically. Shit. You know what I mean? I mean, we don't know if he's dead or not, but in this world, he ain't heard from him in weeks. He don't know where he's at. Might as well be as good as dead. 10 miles out, huh? They made some good progress then. Definitely would want to be further out than in the city, I feel like, right? Way less infected probably. But then you probably also got to worry about running into random people, right? Because they said there's like slavers out here, scavengers, stuff like that.
Look, I've been thinking about...
I want your sorry.
I wasn't going to say I'm sorry. I was going to say that I've been thinking about what happened. Nobody made you or Tess take me. Nobody made you go along with this plan. You needed a truck battery or whatever, and you made a choice. So don't blame me for something that isn't my fault.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's blaming her necessarily. I think he's just grieving in his own way, right? I mean, it looks like he is upset with her, but it's hard. It's just hard to have conversation after something like that happens. You know, you kind of just need to take your time. She's right too, though, right? Like at the end of the day, they chose to do this, him and Tess both, you know, but he also needed to go find his brother because he needed that battery. So it's like, it's tough. Every time you go out, you take a risk, but regardless whether he blames her or not, he's got to grieve.
You know, seeing as it's just the 2 of us, I was thinking I should
No.
You're trying to get a gun. I mean, I don't blame her. If I was out here, I'd want a gun too. She probably, I mean, maybe she has shot one. Who knows what they teach at that school, but still, I'd want one out here.
Hang back a minute. I gotta grab some stuff I stashed.
Stashed? Why do you have stuff stashed here?
You ask a lot of goddamn questions.
Yes, I do.
It's a kid for you. Makes sense though if he has stashes out here and he's been out here before. Hey, old Mortal Kombat game.
Take a look around, see if there's anything good.
Trust me, it's all been picked over already.
Maybe, maybe not.
You never know, man, if you haven't been here in years. She don't got no idea what they are, huh? Oh shit. Damn. Collapsed on, huh? She probably thought that was like food or something, man. She ain't got no idea what that is, probably. She ain't ever killed one before, right? Probably got her knife. She gonna do it? But I mean, that's the thing with these too, right? You kill one, a bunch can come, no? Like, you see the details? Insane. Look at that, dude. The effects. Oh my god, the makeup, everything. Damn. That's the first one she's killed. But didn't they literally told her more will come, no? I mean, I guess with those Zombies last episode, they didn't, the like crazy ones, the clickers, but those are different than these. So I don't know. Because at the end of the episode, they did come.
Ellie?
Picked over my ass.
She ain't even gonna tell him. Yeah, I guess maybe she is at that age, right?
Dude, you got to go up in the sky.
Yeah, well, so did they.
Yep. Matter of perspective, right? Crazy though. I love little shots like that, man. Just showing the ruin, right? Small things.
If you have to get bit to be infected, then who bit the first person?
Cordyceps mutated. Some of it got into the food supply. Probably a basic ingredient like flour or sugar. You eat enough of it, it'll get you infected. So the tainted food all hits the store shelves around the same time Thursday. People bought it, ate some Thursday night or Friday morning. Day goes on. They started to get sick. Afternoon, evening, they got worse. Then they started biting.
Wow.
Friday night, September 26, 2003. By Monday, everything was gone.
Damn. That quick.
Makes more sense than monkeys.
Makes more sense, but less entertaining. That's so crazy, man. We never, I'm glad they said how it started because the flashback at the start episode made me curious. Yep. A little graveyard.
About a week after Outbreak Day, soldiers went through the countryside, evacuated the small towns, told you were going to a QZ, and you were, if there was room. If there wasn't,
Executed. Wow. That's insane. Look at that. Just like his daughter.
I killed him.
dead people can't be infected.
Dead people also can't help rebuild society though, right? Man. Oh, we're getting a flashback to it, huh? And we're gonna see the group of people that died because that little rainbow blanket was what we just saw. Damn, man, we're gonna see these specific people get it. I love that we're just going through this, right? This feels like an episode's gonna be just like how everything started, kind of more so diving into it, because last episode we got a flashback at the start, but we didn't really get any explanation. Now we know how it started, kind of. And it's crazy because same thing with COVID, right? I don't know if it was ever 100% confirmed. Some people said it was started in a lab. Some people said it was, you know, somebody eating bat soup or whatever. Some people say it was 5G. Like, there's so many different things, but
not today, you new world order jackboot fucks.
You know there's somebody in their basement like that when this happens, man. And to be fair, they got the right fucking idea. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if this guy's still around. Wow. His shit is set up, man. He was prepared. I bet you all his friends and family too laughing at him in the real world, right? Why you need all that stuff? Why you need this hidden spot? Why you need, you know, why you need to be prepared? Nothing's ever gonna happen. Look at him now. Savage. Now, I don't know about going out early like this. I would have stayed down there a little bit longer, but still. Do I know this actor? He looks familiar. Wow, pulling up to Home Depot, man. The thing is, everybody had that idea, probably Home Depot, Walmart, Costco's, Lowe's. Those are all the places, the home improvement stores that will probably get looted first. Gun shops, you know what I mean? Cabela's.
That was fast.
Yep. Power grid got shut off, huh? This dude knew what the fuck to do, man. Traps and everything. Electric fence. Self-sustainable, man. How much time has passed? My man ain't just surviving, man. He's thriving. Wow. I wonder, this guy's probably dead current day, right? Boy, that zombie don't even look like he's been around. Damn.
Oh.
Crazy traps. That zombie didn't even look like it had been turned for a while. Looked kind of fresh. 4 years. So he survived a long time, huh? I mean, this still ain't current day, obviously, because current day is like 20 plus, right? But he survived for a long time, at least so far. Dude, I would love if this guy was still alive current day. Got to meet up with Joel.
I'm not infected.
Are you armed?
No,
Why did you take that long to answer?
I don't know. I thought about lying for some reason, but the reason didn't come. Baltimore QZ, it's gone.
I don't know. I kind of trust him, but I kind of don't. So there's other QZs out there, huh? Other safe zones, but he said Baltimore got overran, and this was 4 years in. You're gonna get a ladder to get him out. I don't know, dude. I kind of trust this guy, but you know, zombie apocalypse, you're not supposed to ever trust anybody. Oh, he has a thing to test. That's crazy. He's a good fucking scavenger. Good.
I'm letting you go, so go.
All right. Look, first, my name's Frank.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Frank. If I feed you, then every bum you talk to about it is gonna show up here looking for a free lunch. And this is not an Arby's.
Damn. That is true. Did he let him in? He did, man. I don't know. This kindness will get you killed in this shit.
Close.
Thank you. Almost done.
I don't trust him. He's on some shit in there, man.
Can I have 5 more minutes?
Sure. Sure.
Thank you.
Probably ain't had a warm shower in forever, dude, but I don't trust it, man. I don't trust him. I don't. He's trying to be a nice guy, but fuck. I feel like he's gonna get screwed over. I mean, it's gotta feel nice for Frank, though, right? He's probably, it's like being in the old world again. Like, it's one thing having a stranger in your house, but having a stranger in your house during the zombie apocalypse, too? Like, shit. When essentially there's no laws or anything. I mean, it's probably nice for this guy, too. I don't think we got his name yet, but to have some fucking company, some conversation. Probably hasn't talked to anybody in 4 years, like it said.
A man who knows to pair rabbit with a Beaujolais.
I know I don't seem like the type.
No, you do.
Dude, I hope this doesn't end bad, man.
I guess I'll be going then. But first...
You can play the piano, huh?
Love will abide, take things in stride.
It's been a while. A bit rusty.
Not this song.
Well, I'm not a professional.
Well, neither am I, but
Sad memories. Maybe he has some sad memories connected to the song. He looked uncomfortable in the back. I thought maybe it was because the sound maybe too loud, right? It attracts some zombies or something.
Sounds like good advice, but there's no one at my side, and time washes clean.
The lyrics, man. Lonely.
Who's the girl?
There is no girl.
I know.
Maybe they end up together. I was kind of getting the vibe, but I wasn't sure, man. Dude, I hope this doesn't end badly. You know what I mean? Fuck. There was little hints throughout. I was getting the vibe, but I wasn't sure. I mean, we got to be getting this flashback for a reason. Either we're going to see them current day or we're going to see their bodies current day. You know, there was a couple of hints in there. You know what I mean? The stuff with the wine and whatnot. And he's like, I know you don't see me for that guy type, whatever. I wasn't 100% sure, but hopefully this don't end badly. You know what I mean? I feel like Frank... It's a zombie apocalypse. Maybe I'm just not trusting, but I feel like Frank could take him out, take all his shit.
oh, fuck you!
3 years.
Come on! Hey!
Hey, at least he didn't kill him.
Do I ask for things? Ever? I live in this world. You live in a psycho bunker where 9/11 was an inside job and the government are all Nazis.
The government are all Nazis!
Yeah, now, but not then.
Yeah.
Are we hosting formal garden parties now?
No. But we are going to have friends.
He wants to invite people in. Bill don't trust no one.
We will never have friends because there are no friends to be had.
I've actually been talking to a nice woman on the radio.
Oh, shit.
Right? Mm-hmm. Can you not?
Is that Tess? Or no? Damn. I mean, I get... Tess and Joel!
Oh, you're
Wow.
paranoid schizophrenic too?
Dude, don't tell me they killed them. Fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck. We know that...
I really needed this.
We are working together.
I know the speech she gave last episode, they're not good people. I think they kill them. Fuck.
Maybe you are decent people. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. We're self-sufficient here.
That fence has got a year on it, tops. Galvanized wire already started to corrode. I can get you 10 spools of high-tensile aluminum. Last you the rest of your life. Lives.
Supply and demand.
Sooner or later, there'll be raiders. They'll beat that fence and your tripwires. They'll come at night, quiet and armed.
I couldn't really hear what the guy was saying to Tess, but I think he was saying we should, he obviously said we should have code over the radio. And I think he said something about music. Maybe that's what the music was from the first episode, the 60s, 70s, and 80s. And then at the end we heard, I think it was the 80s music's play, right? So maybe they were in danger and maybe they don't kill him. Damn, man. Ah, shit. Imagine if he would have ended up killing Frank back then.
Oh.
I traded Joel and Tess one of your guns for a packet of seeds.
Which gun?
A little one.
Probably haven't had those in years. Probably since before it started. So over a decade, right? Dude, I'm getting emotionally invested in their story. And it's like, I feel like I'm about to get just fucking bombed on a flash forward and see him dead.
Getting older faster than you.
I like you older. Older means we're still here.
Yeah, I wonder what the age difference is. They look kind of close in age. Got to be less, like within 10 years.
I was never afraid before you showed up.
Now he's got something to live for. That's why, right? And something to lose too. That's the thing about love, man. Like you kind of, I don't want to say stronger without it necessarily, but can be a weakness, especially in these times. Oh shit. Oh shit. The time has come. Oh shit. Damn. Oh no. Bro, he has some crazy traps set up, huh? And that's smart too. It lights up the entire area. Bro, but get behind some cover, damn it. That's insane. Wow. Oh, he got hit.
No, we gotta get you inside.
Oh, damn. Like, Bill, be smart. Why are you not behind cover for this, man? You're so smart with all the prep and stuff. Be smart in your tactical, you know, in your offense. Like, get behind something when you're shooting.
No. Call Joel. He'll take care of you.
Damn. You see what I mean, bro? Oh my god. Not even a full fucking episode. They got me invested this much in these damn characters just to fucking kill them off.
Bell.
He's alive.
It's getting cold.
Damn, a lot of time has passed. Okay, at least he's alive. I thought that was death. 10 years later, so it's been 20 years at this point. So this is current day then. They are alive. Woo! That means they got to be the ones who contacted them on the radio. Frank is not looking good, man. He's sick, or is it just from age? I mean, for being here for 20 years, they've been only dealing with raiders once. That's not bad.
Promise you I'm gonna stay up.
Why?
Because this is my last day.
What if we find a doctor? What if someone shows up who can help?
Who's coming, Bill? The door-to-door MRI salesman? There wasn't anything to cure this before the world fell apart.
He just doesn't want to suffer no more, huh? It's not a life he wants to live. First time he's going to be alone since the start, right? Because they've been together, what, 13 years now or 14 years?
And you cook a delicious dinner. Then you will crush all of these up, put them in my wine. I will drink it. Then you will take me by my hand, bring me to our bed, and I will fall asleep in your arms.
Peaceful way to go, right? But it's like, for him it's peaceful, but for fucking Bill, that's probably torture, man. Dude, this is the shitty part too about a zombie apocalypse. Like, imagine dying from something like this that's not even, you know, from a zombie, essentially. Like, yeah, it's a direct result of the zombie apocalypse because maybe he could have, you know, extended his time earlier. I know he said there wasn't a cure for it or anything prior, obviously, but still, you know, there's things to extend your time and whatnot, make it easier. But like, just like with Joel's daughter, she didn't really die from a zombie or something. She died because she got shot. But I mean, hey, I'm surprised they survived a full 20. Like, what an episode, right? Like, I didn't think we were taking this route. The flashback to the fucking hole he found him in too. Imagine like he never found in that hole, or he sent him away to Boston, or he killed him, right? It's got to be so painful too, knowing all this stuff is the last time, you know, they're doing it together, going out, the flowers, the shops, the dinner. Like, it's one thing when you know, you lose someone you love and it's kind of abruptly, right? And it sucks and it hits you with a shock. But I bet you all throughout the day, Bill's just sitting there thinking, this is the last time for this. This is the last time for that, you know? Got the same meal he cooked for him too the day he brought him in, eating next to each other now too, instead of at the end of the table like the first day. Same bottle. You gonna end up drinking it too? Because I mean, you gotta figure Bill probably don't want to go on solo anymore at this point in life, right? Oh shit. I thought he was gonna do half and half or something, man. Wow. No going back.
Why are there already pills in the bottle?
Enough to kill a horse. This isn't the tragic suicide at the end of the play. I'm old.
Damn.
I'm satisfied.
So he did take them. I figured he was gonna. I didn't realize they were already in the bottle. Shit. I mean, when you think about it, though, it's for a zombie apocalypse, it's probably the best kind of outcome you can have, dying in the arms or dying with somebody you love in a peaceful way, no pain either. Especially for Frank, because he's on borrowed time, man. It's only going to be worse and worse. Imagine, you know, they get raided again at this point in their life, right? Could be a painful death, a sad death. This way they're going out on their own terms, kind of, and together. You figure if he chose to stay, you know, stay alive without Frank, it wouldn't have been no life for him, right? At this age, you know, losing the person he loved too, that he's been with this whole time. It's just crazy, though. One person change your life like that. Wow. The fence is still on. I'm glad Joel and Tess didn't end up killing him. I swear I thought that's what they were going to do, just because the speech she gave last episode, how they're not good people and everything. Got to pay for their sins and whatnot. Flowers are dead. Or dying, rather. So I wonder how long it's been since they killed themselves, right? Because it was obviously the same year, 2023.
If you find this, please do not come into the bedroom. We left the window open so the house wouldn't smell, but it would probably be a sight. I never liked you, but still, it's like we're friends. I used to hate the world, and I was happy when everyone died. But I was wrong, because there was one person worth saving. That's what I did. I saved him. Then I protected him. That's why men like you and me are here. We have a job to do. And God help any motherfuckers who stand in our way. Use them to keep...
S. Now that's more so a message for him to keep Ellie safe, right? Heavy fucking episode, man. I feel for him, dude. He just lost Tess last episode. Now he lost them too. I get they weren't necessarily close, but in a world like this, they're pretty close. You know, choking up a little bit, man. I mean, he ended up getting a truck essentially, right? And he ended up getting all the supplies he needs in the end, even though, you know, he hasn't taken Ellie there and it was from someone else.
If I'm taking you with me, there's some rules you gotta follow. Rule 1, you don't bring up Tess, ever. Matter of fact, we can just keep our histories to ourselves. Rule 2, you don't tell anyone about your condition. Rule 3, you do what I say when I say it.
He was thinking about leaving her, right? Because the only reason he was taking her was further to be able to get a vehicle so he can go find his brother. But it's like he has that now. So what point is there in doing that, right? But he's going to do it now because of that letter and stuff, and because what Tess said, I bet.
If you didn't reset the countdown every few weeks, this playlist would run over the radio.
80s.
That's why he started playing. So that's when they died, right? Around the time they died on that at the end of the first episode. Like, I know they came from the safe zone, but it's like this place is more civilized and stuff than that, right? They got more not more supplies, but it's like it's not being rationed out to them. They control everything. And I don't even know if they have hot water in the safe zone. That was the gun Frank had grabbed that night the Raiders came. Wow. That's gonna end up coming back. Sad, dude. It's crazy though. You know what I mean? Bill's a fucking genius. created his own little civilization right here, his own little slice of heaven, and it survived, and he went out on his own terms. 20 years, man. That's something. Dude's a survivalist. I bet you during, you know, before everything happened, I bet you everybody was like, oh, what do you need all that for? You know, Bill, you're being crazy. Who's laughing now, bitch?
And I think I'm gonna love you for long.
I thought we were gonna see him as zombies. I'm kind of glad we didn't ever see him as zombies, man. Or maybe they just straight up didn't even turn into zombies, right? Like, I'm sitting here thinking it's like The Walking Dead, where if you die, you just turn into a zombie at some point if you're not shot in the head, right? But maybe it's not like that in this. Damn, dude. What an episode, huh? Season 1, episode 3 of The Last of Us is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful episode, dude. Like, a sad episode, but a beautiful one, man. You know, we started this shit out, and when we cut to the, like, thinking back, when we cut to that flashback, I thought they were going to show us the people from that graveyard that Ellie had seen, because we saw that blanket, but I guess it was more so to show that, like, you know, these people all went with the government and the army that came in, and they were supposed to be safe and help them and protect them, and they ended up dying. And then you got Bill, crazy Bill, right? The survivalist, the conspiracy theorist who hid in his basement, didn't go with them, and he survived. He not only survived, but he thrived, and he went out on his own terms, man. And it's just crazy to see that, because when we saw that flashback and cut to that blanket, we see all those people that did die were from the same neighborhood as him. So had he gone with them, he would have ended up dead too, which is just, it's crazy to think, man. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that they kind of showed all that. It's like, everybody thinks, you know, I guess not everybody, but a lot of people think, you know, the government will always protect us and have our best interests at heart and whatnot. But it's like, bro, you think a zombie apocalypse happens, like some shit like this isn't going to be what happens? Like, you think they're not going to try and contain it? You think they're not going to try and bomb cities? You think they're not going to shoot civilians? You know what I mean? You think they're not going to execute people like we saw in the first episode with Joel's daughter, and they tried to kill him too? Like, in this episode, we see they executed all those people just because, essentially, right? Like, you think that's not gonna happen, man? Like, at a certain point, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying go, you know, create a bunker under your house, get all these fucking guns, you know, 50 guns, all this food and stuff, but like, prepare for a little bit of shit. Have some food supply on hand and whatnot, you know, have a bunch of water, have some weapons here and there and whatnot. Prepare, you know, because you never know when shit hits the fan. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we see with the COVID shit, when that shit came in, it happened quick, man. You know, back in 2020 when it was first starting, I remember just reading little reports about it here and there, and I'm like, oh shit, they're shutting down school over in this state, that state, and then it's like, oh shit, they're shutting down this school, that's literally the school district near me. And it's like, we see things closing, everyone's got to wear masks, everyone's like, oh, it'll be a couple weeks, couple months. Fast forward fucking 3 years later, you know what I mean, 2 years later, and it's like, dude, holy shit, like, that's just COVID, man. You know what I mean? It's like a bad version of the flu, essentially. And imagine a zombie apocalypse, dude. It would spread quick and fast. And I think he said it happened like Thursday, right? The stuff hit the shelves. Thursday night, people were feeling it. Friday morning, people were biting. Monday, boom, whole society gone. And it's just awesome to see that. You know, I'm glad they really explained what happened, because last episode at the start, we kind of seen the flashback, but we didn't really ever get the explanation of how it all started, where it came from. Because I was saying the same thing. I was like, well, if they bit somebody, who bit them, right? Because it had to start somewhere. You know what I mean? But fantastic fucking episode, dude. This show, it's great. And I know it's all based off of a game. Again, I seen the game played through years ago, like 5+ years ago. So I don't really remember much from it. I don't even remember if these characters were in the game or not. But the fact that they can make you care about characters that quickly, man, you know what I mean? I know it was a longer episode, but shit, I'm sitting here invested in these characters that we just fucking met. I'm like, oh shit, please don't fight. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, they did a fantastic job with it, and the way they kind of wrapped it back around to Joel coming here, right? And it's when we saw that flashback and Tess and Joel were there, I was like, oh shit, they probably end up fucking killing him. Because last episode she gave that speech to, you know, she told Ellie like, we're not good people, and she told Joel like, we got to pay for our sins or something along those lines. So I'm like, oh hell, they're either showing this because we're gonna see these people current day, or maybe because they kill him, or because Joel's coming back here, you know what I mean, or all the above. And I'm just glad it wasn't that, right? Like, in the end, they made friends with them essentially, and he was able to trust them. But that's also why we see, you know, that song played on the radio at the end of the first episode, which that tells us that was around the time he died, because Joel said if he didn't reset it every day, right, 80s music would play, and that's what played on the radio at the end of the first episode, dude. But fantastic stuff, fantastic episode, man. The way this dude set up all those traps and everything, it's just crazy. And it's like, you see how much one person can change your life. You think Bill would have survived that long had he not had Frank there? You know what I mean? Like, human interaction. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm an introvert. Like, I like being alone, but like, I need human interaction too. And like, it's one thing, he was alone, I think it was 3 or 4 years before Frank showed up. It's like, dude, you think he would have survived 2 decades alone being by himself? Because if Frank never showed up, he also would have never met Joel and Tess. So it's like, you think he would have survived that long? He probably would have either A, went crazy from being alone for so long, B, ended up venturing out trying to find people, or C, just kind of took himself out from being so lonely, man. You know, it's like human nature to want interaction with other humans. And it's just, man, one person can really change your life that quick. And I'm just glad it wasn't something else, because I'm sitting here in my head when I see this shit, zombie apocalypses, I always think the worst thing, like, oh shit, Frank's gonna end up killing him, or Frank has people with him, or he's gonna end up turning on him and taking his shit and whatnot. But luckily enough, that didn't fucking happen. You know, it was probably the best ending you could have in a zombie apocalypse, man. Got to spend almost 2 decades with the person you love and get to die peacefully. You know what I mean? Going to sleep essentially together. It's probably the best outcome you could have in a zombie apocalypse. But fantastic fucking episode, man. I'm excited to see how we continue it and what we got in store for the next ones. But guys, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. Like always, also, if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure to leave a like if you guys are new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Full reaction will be up on Patreon, as well as early access to the next 2 episodes. You guys want to check that out? Link in the description down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. What is going on, guys? I hope you all did enjoy that video you just checked out. If you did, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what is something you guys want to see me react to next on the channel. I want to give a couple quick shout outs to some of my highest tier supporters over on Patreon, man. Shout out to the homie That's So Gordo, the homie Alexander Collins, and the homie Christopher Larimer. Your guys' support is much appreciated. If you guys haven't already and you do want to join the Patreon family, the link is on screen right now, as well as in the description down below. You get early access to a bunch of videos, up to 2, sometimes even 3 weeks in advance, full-length reactions, and you get to participate in polls to help decide what we do and what we react to on the channel. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.